Welcome to our weekly show, We Connect. Today we're connecting with Jeffrey Vardon. He heads the Hot Shoe Dance Company here in Chennai, and that's one of the leading dance companies in this city. Not only does he teach classical, modern and alternative styles of dancing, but Jeffrey has also made very popular what he calls Dancercise. So welcome to our show again, and thank you very much, Jeff, for being here. Now, you converted dance into business. Is this the way you actually thought it would happen?
To start off with, I just did it for the love of dancing. And I'm actually a travel professional. I was with KLM Royal Dutch Airlines. And after I married, things took a change.
Yeah, as we usually do.
As we usually do, yeah. And with a lot of support from my wife, she said, why don't you go for the heart? So I just went for it. And the Hot Shoe Dance Company is 14 years old. And we operated in a very small way at the Spastic Society of India in Chennai. And I needed to take it to the next level. So that's when I moved into a grand studio with, the air conditioners and the works with boarded floors and mirrors. And that's when I thought it really started off. And it was just from the start, it went well for me. I did not have to strive hard because I was the first to start off. So, people were yearning to get into some modern dance shoes other than the classical Bharatanatyam and that stuff which was available in plenty then.
Right, of course, because Jeff, we always somehow associate our city with the classical and traditional Bharatanatyam and other forms of dancing. So you say that you found acceptance for this very new thing that you were bringing into the city?
I did not find it too hard when I started because it was all my friends who wanted to do something modern. And they said, come on, Jeff, start something. So right from the start, I didn't have a problem. But then to get new clientele, yes, there was a bit of a jar there because it was a little difficult to break out from the classical field and, come into something modern. And with Bharatanatyam there and the television, which always had this Bharatanatyam recital at 8 o'clock on Wednesday evenings, which I would never forget. I'm actually a lover of dance.
So any dance?
Any dance.
Okay, that's good to hear that, Jeff. But what's your favorite? I mean, because you're teaching so many different types of dancing yourself. I mean, there's all the modern stuff, there's all the alternative styles that we have these days. So personally, which is the one that you like best? Is it ballet? I mean, I've seen you in a lot of performances.
Ballet, yes. I did love ballet, but now I don't do much of it because it's not too expressive. It's just pushing your body dynamics to the utmost. But basically now salsa is totally in. From the commercial point of view, yes, it brings me a lot of money. But otherwise, basically I love jazz. Jazz is very free-flowing and, you can express your feelings, you can express your moods. And it really challenges the body a lot, and I like jazz.
Right. I understand that a lot of corporates actually come to you for salsa. And so you think that's the way for you to be going?
Salsa is great. It's a great technique. It's very scientific, and it's a very popular form of social dancing. And I think it's popular because people can use it wherever they go, clubbing or whatever. And it gets you close to the opposite sex in the first place.
Indeed. That's probably one of the big attractions of salsa.
I swear. But then it's a great technique. It's there again, it's free-flowing. And it's a form of social dance, so I think it's popular because of that, and all my classes are really, really packed on salsa. We do teach jazz, and we do teach ballroom dance and Latin American styles, ballroom Latin. That's more on the classical background. It has a sort of a classical background because it comes from ballroom, so it's not too popular. But otherwise, it's beautiful to look at, especially those big gowns that the ladies wear and the tails and top hats that the gents wear. It's very flashy and very attractive. But then popularity, salsa.
Right. What about going forward? Do you see yourself inventing and starting to teach other dance styles, or is this kind of capping it all?
Contemporary is very much in, and hip-hop is totally in now. Now you have two different ways of dance. That's the contact sport, which we call it, which is salsa. That is when you dance with a couple, yes. And the individual style. On the individual circuit, we have contemporary and hip-hop, that's totally in. And on the couple dancing, it's salsa, as I told you. So I don't see any new style coming in, but there can be adaptations of what is already there. And hip-hop is really growing and getting big, so maybe hip-hop will take over.
Right. In terms of age groups and in terms of sort of social structures, Jeff, like what's the kind of the people who actually come to you in terms of age, first of all? Let's start with that.
Okay.
Very
For
young, middle-aged, very elderly?
Young, middle-aged,
Right.
the young corporate who just starts off his first job, like 23, 24, and young professionals. We have youngsters as well, but those are the different age groups we have, the student who also comes in. But I think we cap it up to 45, 50.
Really?
And we do have a family, a 3-generation family that comes in. The grandfather, the daughter, and her child as well. So it's very interesting. And salsa allows lots to happen with all age groups. You know, there are different levels that you can take it. And it's very, I don't know, it gives me enormous joy to see different age groups being challenged, and they also are very happy when they're able to do so much of stuff. So.
Right. Jeff, just stay with us because we're going to come back and talk to you about the other things that you are doing in relation to your dance and your profession and your career. We'll just go away for a very, very short while and be right back with you on We Connect.